Hey guys, I'm Akriti and in this video I'm going to share my experience with L'Oreal Paris Excellence Fashion Hair Color. So I do not have the product with me right now because I plan on doing a voiceover video, but after coloring my hair I feel like I cannot put all the thoughts, all the pros and the cons in a voiceover video. So I'm doing a video like this, just sitting down and sharing my experience with the product. I bought this in the shade Honey Blonde. It comes in two shades, one is Honey Blonde and the other is Caramel Brown, and the product retails for 350 rupees, which is quite affordable. Now coming back to my experience with the product, this was my first time ever coloring my hair. And what I wanted from the color was not a completely drastic difference. I didn't want my hair to go from dark black to like blonde, but at the same time I didn't want it to look from dark black to black. I wanted something in between which was noticeable but not like extremely noticeable. You know what I mean? So this is what happened and this is the result. So first I'm going to show you my hair before coloring. So here it is, completely dark, black, no color at all whatsoever, plain basic black hair. And here is my hair after coloring. So I would say that in indoor lights, for example right now I'm just in my room, the color and the highlights don't seem that obvious. You can see the highlights, but again it's very subtle, it's not very noticeable. But when you go out in the sun, the hair color really looks noticeable. It does look like I have done something to my hair and the colors show up a little better in sunlight. Now that's again something very common with hair color, I guess. In indoor light it looks more subtle and in sunlight it looks more vibrant. So now that you have seen the result, let's come back to the product. The product comes with an expert brush which is supposed to give you perfectly blended highlights, flawless finish and easy application. And then you get a colorant and then you also get a developer. Now apart from these three main things, you also get a pouch of conditioner which you have to use for your wash. Then you get a pair of gloves, plastic gloves, and you also get an instruction manual. I'm really sorry I forgot to capture a shot of the conditioner you get, but it's just like a small pouch of the conditioner. Now, all you have to do is just mix the colorant and the developer in a non-metallic bowl. I used a plastic bowl because that's what I had. And I didn't really want to use any other thing because I eventually had to throw it away. So that's all you have to do. You have to mix it and then you just have to apply with the brush. Now in the manual it does say that you have to use vertical strokes, don't use horizontal strokes, because only then you are going to get that balayage effect. So that's what I did. So I just sat down in a very old t-shirt of mine which I didn't mind getting ruined because of the color. So I started coloring my hair from my right side, which is your left side, and the first thing that hit me was the scent of the product. It was so strong that my eyes started watering. It could be because this was the first time I experienced a hair color. I don't know, but the scent was too strong to handle. But after a while, I didn't really mind it. It was not that bothersome. Once I was done coloring this side of my hair, I would say that I was using quite generous amount, and in my mind I was like, okay, I might just run out of the whole product because you do not get a lot of the product. Both the colorant and the developer are very small in size. You just get like a little over this much of the concoction in your bowl, and that was just going on in my head that I'm going to run out of it. So I had to make sure that I'm coloring properly, but at the same time I'm not over coloring, because then I would not be able to color the rest of my hair. So I would say, unless your hair is very short and you do not have a lot of volume, one pack of the hair color should do. But if you have long voluminous hair, please go for two. You do not want to run out of the product and have patchy and just uneven hair color, So once I was done with this, I definitely faced a lot of problem doing it on the back side of my hair because I was not able to reach. I didn't know if I was covering the entire hair or not. So I had to call up my sister and she did the behind portion and basically the rest of my hair. So I would definitely suggest that please, if you feel like you're not able to see the rest of your hair or the backside portion of your hair, call up someone who can help, because that way at least you know, or the other person knows where the hair color is laid, where it is not, the quantity and everything. So she came over and then she helped me with the rest of my hair. So, and I left it on for exactly 40 minutes. Now this is somewhere I think I went wrong, because the instruction said that you have to leave it on for 30 minutes if you do not want such a drastic result, and you can leave it on for maximum 40 minutes if you want drastic results. And I definitely knew that 30 minutes would not do it for me, so I kept it on for 45 minutes. So after washing and everything, turns out that the side where I colored my hair first, which was the right side, showed up the color a lot better. I mean, you cannot see now because this side of my hair is on this side, but yeah. So I would say that keep it on for, I don't know, maybe 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. I think you'll get better results. The color is going to show up better. So my tip would be, maybe wash it at different times if you are, you know, coloring at different times, so that the color shows up more evenly, unlike mine. Okay, so let's talk about the texture of my hair, because that was the part I was most scared about. In my mind, I was like, okay, after washing it, my hair is going to be super dry, super rough. But I don't know, I cannot tell. It's not the best. I mean, I know my hair can look better with hair masks and all of that. But to be honest, my hair has been very dry since past 1 month. I have not been taking care of my hair at all. My hair has been dry from past 1 month. So it could be that, it could be the fact that I'm just not taking care of my hair enough. But I mean, it's not the best, it's not the softest and the shiniest, but it's not looking horrible either. You know, it's fine. So yeah, if you have extremely frizzy hair, the hair color might dry out your hair more than mine. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But from my experience, I don't think it made such a huge difference in the texture of my hair. And by the way, I'm also going to color once more, like after, I don't know, after like a few weeks. I'm planning to color my hair once more with the same color, because I want my hair to look more even. The color has shown up pretty well on this side and it has not shown up that well on the rest of my hair, and I want my hair to look even, you know. So the next time that I'm doing it, I'm definitely going to take care of the timing, and yeah, that's all that you need to take care of, I guess. And of course, make sure you're applying generously on your hair. Don't just go very lightly, don't go very light-handed. You have to be heavy-handed in this case. Yeah, I think these two things are the most important when it comes to seeing results with this hair color. Okay, so now that I've blabbered a lot, let me give you guys pros and cons, because I know it can be very difficult when I've literally narrated the whole story. Okay, so first let's talk about pros. I think it's a good start for somebody who has never colored their hair and wants to try out before going all out. For example, for me, I think it's a pretty good start, because now at least I know that I do like hair color, and I might go ahead and try something more drastic in the future. I mean, not necessarily at home and do it by myself, but at least I have an idea of how hair color is going to look on me, how my hair is going to look after the hair color. Is it going to be super rough or not? So yeah, for somebody who just wants a little bit of a change from regular black to something more subtle, not really drastic, I think it's a good option. This is the only pro I can think of. Maybe the second one can be the fact that you can do it at your home. Those are the two pros. Okay, so let's talk about the cons. You get very little quantity. Very little. I understand that it's for 350 rupees, but they want you to use it generously, but they're not ready to give you enough quantity, and then you will end up getting 2 of the hair color, which is not good. I mean, if I had known that I would have got such less quantity, I would have definitely ordered 2 of the hair colors, but the second con is the colors or the shades are not true to what they're shown on the website and in the box itself. For example, honey blonde looked more blonde than dark brown, but in real life you can see it's not blonde at all. Maybe just a little bit of blonde. I don't know. I don't see blonde in natural light at all. It's more like a dark brown color. So yeah, I mean, don't expect the hair color to look exactly like how it's looking on the packaging or on Nykaa or anywhere else. So that's another con, because if somebody wants to have the same color and gets the product just for that, you are going to be very disappointed, of course. Okay, finally that's all for this video. I don't have anything else. Again, if you have any questions, then leave it in the comment section below. I'll definitely answer them. And if you like this video, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also press that bell icon so that you are notified whenever I'm posting new videos. And you can also follow me on Instagram, because I've started creating new content just for my Instagram. So yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.